the core component of the governance section in UPSC Civil Services Mains GS Paper 2. Questions under this theme generally test your critical thinking regarding how the steel frame is adapting to changing socio-economic realities, the issues of political neutrality, structural rigidities, and the shift toward digital governance. The following selected high-yield questions, including authentic past year themes and high-probability practice templates, demonstrate how to structure your answers using the Standard Introduction Body Conclusion (IBC) framework. Question 1, 15 marks, 250 words. Initially, civil services in India were designed to achieve the goals of neutrality and effectiveness, which seem to be lacking in the present context. Do you agree with the view that drastic reforms are required in civil services? Comment. UPSC PYQ theme, Model Answer Structure. 1. Introduction. Define the core mandate of civil services as the permanent executive under Article 311 of the Constitution. Highlight Sardar Patel's vision of civil services as the steel frame, meant to provide non-partisan, expert administration ensuring continuity. 2. Body paragraph A. Reasons for the perceived lack of neutrality and effectiveness. Politicization and committed bureaucracy. The trend of committed bureaucracy, where arbitrary transfers and postings by the political executive incentivize civil servants to align with political agendas rather than constitutional mandates. Structural rigidities, siloed approach, deep-rooted status quoist mindset and procedural red tapeism hamper agility and innovation, slowing down socio-economic development. Generalist versus specialist conflict, complex modern governance, e.g., cybersecurity, climate finance, cadre structure sometimes struggles to deliver effectively. Accountability deficit. Lack of citizen-centric evaluation mechanisms makes the bureaucracy upwardly accountable to political masters rather than downwardly accountable to the public. 3. Body paragraph B. Drastic reforms required. The catalyst for change. Acknowledge that while complete structural dismantling isn't needed, targeted structural and behavioral shifts are vital. Institutionalizing tenure security. Implementing the Supreme Court's directive in the TSR Subramanian case, 2013, to establish civil services boards, CSB, to handle transfers objectively. Domain specialization and lateral entry. Institutionalizing lateral entry at joint secretary levels to bridge the generalist-specialist gap. Behavioral shifts. Mission Karmayogi. Shifting the administrative culture from a rule-based approach to a role-based competency model focused on empathy and efficiency. Technological integration. Leveraging e-governance to eliminate back-end corruption and reduce human interface, e.g., faceless tax assessments. 4. Conclusion. Conclude by stating that the civil services do not need an absolute overhaul, but an evolutionary transformation. Quote the Second Administrative Reforms Commission, ARC, civil services must morph from being an instrument of control to an instrument of facilitation, to uphold democratic ideals in an aspirational India. Question 2, 10 marks, 150 words. Institutional quality is a crucial driver of economic performance. In this context, suggest reforms in the civil services for strengthening democracy. UPSC PYQ theme, Model Answer Structure. 5. Introduction. Establish the link between governance and development. Robust economic outcomes rely on predictable, transparent, and legally sound institutional frameworks provided by the bureaucracy. 6. Body paragraph. Reforms to link institutional quality with democratic strength. Dimension of quality. Required civil service reform. Impact on democracy. Accountability and integrity. Mandatory implementation of citizen charters, social audits, and robust whistleblower protection mechanisms. Empowers grassroots citizens and checks the misuse of public funds. Capability and capacity. Continuous upskilling via digital public infrastructure training and data-driven policymaking. Minimizes policy paralysis and delivers public goods efficiently. Stability and neutrality. Fixed tenures for district magistrates and key department heads to prevent political weaponization of transfers. Ensures rule of law over political appeasement. Inclusivity and grievance redressal. Integrating AI-driven grievance tracking, like CPGRAMS, and localized tribal, regional language windows. Brings the last-mile citizen into the mainstream democratic fold. 7. Conclusion. A professionalized, responsive civil service acts as a safety valve for democratic aspirations. As economic complexities grow, bridging the governance deficit through structural administrative not just about the routine application of digital technology in service delivery processes. It is as much about multifarious interactions for ensuring transparency and accountability. In this context, evaluate the role of the interactive service model of e-governance. Recent UPSC pattern, Model Answer Structure. 8. Introduction. Define the interactive service model. It marks an evolutionary shift from a passive information delivery model, one-way communication, to a dynamic, bidirectional interface where citizens actively participate, give feedback, and hold public servants accountable. 9. Body paragraph A, transcending routine digital delivery. Explain how e-governance alters the core power dynamic between the bureaucrat and the citizen. Breaking the bureaucratic hegemony, routine digitization merely moves files online, but interactive models, e.g., real-time application tracking, digital portals like MyGov, allow citizens to question delays directly. Democratizing information, shifting from absolute secrecy to proactive disclosure under Section 4 of the RTI Act via open data portals. 10. Body paragraph B, enhancing transparency and accountability, examples and mechanisms, direct grievance resolution, systems like CP Grams or state-level portals, e.g., Spandana in Andhra Pradesh, compel civil servants to respond to citizen issues within a fixed time window, creating a visible trail of accountability. Financial integrity, public financial management systems, PFMS, linked with direct benefit transfer, DBT, eliminate middlemen and prevent leakages in welfare delivery. Co-creation of policy, crowdsourcing public opinions on draft legislations or urban planning projects ensures civil servants design policies aligned with real public needs rather than theoretical models. 11. Limitations to address. The tech backend bias often ignores the digital divide, where illiterate or marginalized groups are excluded from interactive spaces. Grievance redressal inertia. Technology is defensive, resolution remains poor. 12. Conclusion. The interactive service model redefines the civil servant's role from a colonial ruler to a democratic facilitator. To maximize its potential, backend software integration must be paired with front-end administrative empathy, transforming e-governance into true e-democracy.